Good morning, everyone. Lovely to see you. Hi, Holly. Hi, Kim. Hi, Glenda. Lovely for you to join me today. So, after all the bits and bobs of yesterday, Shane drove home with the car with no problem, so I don't know why he did it to me. So, I was just glad that he could come and pick it up. So, we're going to have 31 here today, and it's very overcast. But if you hear that noise, that bird in the background is what they call a storm bird. And he's been going off all morning. So I'd say we're going to be in for a storm later today, which is normally what happens when we get really humid weather. So I hope everybody's had a good morning and evening. I've worked out a card to do, which this one is a fairly basic one. So I hope you enjoy it. Now, we all know about the offer, don't we? So we have this insane offer that you would be mad not to take up if you actually... Hi Debbie, how you going? Lovely to see you. Yeah, interesting about the bird. Yeah, it's a storm bird and it always goes off when it's like this. I haven't heard it before today. So, as I say, we've got this awesome, insane, whichever you want to call it, awesome starter kit. So you can get $235 worth of product. Hi Marlene, how you going? Lovely to see you. For $60. From what I gather from other demonstrators that have been doing it for many a year, that they've never done this before. They've never had such a tremendous offer. I mean, even if you just buy for yourself, it's a no-brainer. So $235 worth of product. You can't go over the $235, but you can be just under it for $60. And then next we have for $169, which is our normal price. Instead of $235, you get $344. So either way, good morning, Nicole. Lovely to see you. Whichever way you go, it's just a no-brainer. It's hi Sue, how you going? Lovely to see you. So yeah, if anybody wants to take it up, you can email me or ring me, text me, and I'll get back to you. It's a very interesting offer, to say the least. So I don't think I've got anything else that's really happening today. So what we'll do is we'll go down to the desk. So just bear with me while I change my camera. Okay, here we are. So you'll be able to hear the storm bird. He won't stop. So here we go again. So what I'm using today is called Magical Meadow. And I must state, it's not a current Stampin' die. It's one I've probably had there for quite a while and never used it. And that's what we're trying to do today. See, the stamps have never been used. I've got that one here, and that one's never been used. So this has been sitting on the shelf, and so yeah, so I've never used it. It's got some beautiful dies as well. I don't know why I've got 2 strips in there. Usually I put a full piece in there when I need to put an extra one in. So yeah, so that's what we're using today. So it was either Botanical Layers, which is non-existent, I think, or Magical Meadow. And I went for the Magical Meadow. I think it has more in it. So, and I've got my Stampin' markers here. So I have them in a dish now because they're going to be phased out. So I have them in the bottom of a drawer and keep them there for when I want to use them. So let's see what we're going to be making. So I haven't done a preview one. So I'm using thick white cardstock. I don't have any ordinary white till I put my order in today. This is the second one down of the rectangle, no, circles. Oh, they're called circles. So it's the second one and the third one. And there goes one on the floor. So I was going to use the largest one, but it just wasn't, it was too big. So, so I've taken the second to the largest and the third to the largest. So those are put out. So this will be for the card, and then I've got a plain white card and I've put blue paper. So it's just a plain sort of paper with a little bit of like splodges on it, I suppose you'd call it. And then I'm going to put that on there like that. So that will be our base card for today. You've got that Botanical Layers, Nicole. I haven't used that one either. So you never know, that might get a turnaround. Oh, there's my chair going down in once. Yeah. I'll be sinking in front of your eyes. So a card base is my normal card base, so it's 5 3/4 by 8 and folded in half, which then gives us a 4-inch, well, 5.5-inch card. That storm bird's not going to stop. Let me see what I've done with my bone folder. Here we go. So I'll put nice crisp fold in there. And then I've got this, which was from Winter Meadows paper. So I've used that here and there because blue and white looks really nice. It's really clean. So we're going to put that on there. Then we're going to add our circles. And our circles will go just to the edge of the blue there. So you get just a smidgen of blue along the side. And then I'll cut the rest of it off. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to do this first. You have 30 years of stamps, Nicole. Oh my goodness. Where'd you fit them all? That's one hell of a lot of stamps. Anyway, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take a red and I'm going to take a green. So I think I'll take garden green, and this one is real red. So I'll take that. And with our Stampin' blends, it is a pretty DSP, isn't it, Deb? Holly. Sorry, Holly. That's a collection. It is, isn't it? I don't know where I put 30 years of stamps and dies. All right, so I'm just going to colour this in with our stamps and blends. So because our rubber stamps are going away, and we'll just have the photopolymer ones, these will only work on the red rubber. So just going around, filling it in. Now berries, they look like Christmas berries, don't they? They kind of look a bit like holly berries. But the leaves aren't consistent to a holly berry. So we've got 3. And I'm doing this with the thick end of the Stampin' Right marker because I want to get that colour in. Since 2008. Wow. My goodness. So I hope you're both hobby demonstrators and getting a discount there. You're checking a bit you need to eat. It's a noisy bird, isn't he? So I'm going in with the green now, and I'm just colouring it so that the leaves and everything are coloured. So you can do this if you know, on any red rubber stamp. She gets annoying after a while. He must, oh no, I was going to say he must have heard me, he stopped. But no, must have been taking a breath. I'm just going over it a little bit more to get some colour in there. Okay. and we'll put those away. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to huff on it. Hi Sarah, how are you going? Lovely to see you. No, it's a storm bird. Do you not have them in Western Australia, Nicole? So you huff on it and then stamp it. All right. Could have done with a bit more, but we get the drift, don't we? So I think this is the one here. The ball's not working today, so you might hear him outside. And I'm just going to cut that out. And once again, thank you, ladies, for looking after me last night. Hi, Lorraine, how are you going? Yes, storm bones are noisy. You've got them up there today. Yeah, I think we're going to get a bit of a storm later. I got a text from the council saying there was a fire. And we can't use any barbecues or whatever because it's extreme. All right, so let's have a look what we're doing, because I've also, when I find them, here they are, I've cut out some sprigs. So I wanted to do the blue to go with the card, and I've done a couple of white. Okay, and just done one of the things. If I think I need another one, I will do one. So put them there so I don't lose them. Put those there. All right, so our card base is, as I said, it's my normal card base. Excuse me, I'm just having a sip of coffee. Sarah, and yeah, that was yesterday, wasn't it? For some reason, it changed my time on there to AM and not PM, so I do apologise for that. But then I had dramas with brakes on cars and things, so it was a little bit sort of a wild, wonderful ride yesterday. And I had to be at the hospital, so I had to book to do a late video yesterday. That was a bit of a drama-full day. Gonna have to fill my glue up. You went back to bed. I would be doing too. All right, so we've got a nice little edge there. So just to alliterate, you can't get this paper and you cannot get this Stampin' die set because they are out of date. So unfortunately, but you can probably always pick them up as second-hand ones. There's quite a few Facebook sites that do have second-hand stamps and dies. So you could possibly pick them up there. So we want to get this as even as I can for me. That's not too bad. So the reason I picked these colours is because blue and white's very clear. It's clean. So I only want to so I'm going to put it on an angle, and I'm just going to show a little bit of that blue showing through here on the side. Oh, didn't too bad for size. So I've got a wet one around. There's when you want it, you haven't got it. So I just need to get rid of that ink. Oh, not ink. Blue. I would have preferred a dry one, but doesn't seem to be a dry one about either. So I just want to get that off. And look at this, Paul gave it me the other day. It was his christening cup in 1971, so the 18th of the 4th, 71. Silver, so it needs a really good clean, which I'll do. I'd forgotten we even had it. So now I want to cut this off. Wrong way. Yeah, it was too, Nicole. But you can't get it anymore. So I want to cut it off, but I don't want to cut the card. Put it in the cup. Line it up again. That's a bit weird. so thick because it's going through 2 lots of paper. So I'll turn it over. Just make sure I've got it straight. There we go, that did it. Just trim these ends off. There we go. So I'll leave that to stick for a minute. So I'm going to get some more white because I'll need an insert. I've got some blue here, so I can do an insert of blue which will carry across the card. Yep. So we needed a bit more glue on that end. Thanks, Nicole, for answering that. Hugs, Debbie. I know how hard that is. I lost my mum and dad within a month of each other in 2094. Now, we've got our little sprigs here. Yep. So we've got our little blue ones there with the berries. And I want to take that up a bit. Oh, there it is. And we've got another blue one that will come off across there. Then I've got a couple of white ones which I'll just put in there, and then I'll put those berries in the middle there. What do you think? We all send hugs to you, Deb. It is hard to watch them suffer. We send lots of big hugs and care for you, caring for you. All right, so I'm just going to put this down. So one thing with this glue gun, oops, it allows me to do the very fine parts. So you just need to go up, basically the stem and maybe some of the berries, because that way that will just stick. And I only did one with the berries. Thank you, ladies. So I want to put that on there, and I want to lift it up a little bit. Okay, oh, that one's got a bit stuck in it. So we've got it. So we've got our backdrop with this lovely paper. Just put a little bit of so Shane didn't have any problems when he picked the car up and he took it home, which thank goodness, and he'd be more able to fight, to get it there safely than I would, because he used to drive trucks as well. So we'll put that there like that, and then we'll add some white ones in. So I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow, because it is Throwback Thursday. So we'll see what I can get out that's not current anymore. So I'm going to put that down there like that. So I want it to hide too under the blue if I can. Oh, it's not going to go where I want it to. So we'll just put it up there like that. I thought I could get underneath it, but I'd ripped the paper getting it in, and I don't want to do that. Oh, thank you. That's so true, Sue. Hi, Dorothy. How are you going? Thank you for joining us. Where are you from, Dorothy? Are you in Australia or are you overseas? Welcome to our channel. So I'm going to, yeah, I only did one because I didn't want more. So I'm going to put this one here. Okay. But I'm going to put my sentiment across the bottom here so it won't show all these stems. Okay. So let's see what we've got for a sentiment. So they're a very loving and caring group here, Dorothy, as you've probably read some of the chat. So we could do a birthday card or makes the world a better place. May all your wishes come true. My heart goes out to you, but that's more for a sympathy card. I totally agree with you, Sue. I do the same to my mum and my dad. 1980s. Oh. Yeah, I think they're always with us. They always look after us. So even though they've got their wings and gone to the other side, I think they still care and look after us. So believing in a brighter tomorrow, hope. I don't think I get that on there. Let's see what we can do. Oh, little. So hope. I need to do 2 lots. So we have lobe. Lobe. God. So we have hope and believing in a better. a better future. I'm doing well for dropping things today. So I don't know why I did this, because make the world a better place. We could do that. Believe in a better future. So what do you think out of those two? Thank you. You talk to your parents too, Sarah? Yeah, I think we all do. Just because they're gone doesn't mean we stop thinking about them or caring about them. I talk to Mum, and sometimes when I say something, I think, oh my goodness, that you sound just like your mother. She would say that. It's funny. So I think we'll go with we'll um, make the world a better place. I'm going to do that storm bird's going to drive me crazy. I can tell you. I think I'll do two separate ones. So if we have hope, yeah, almost every day, yeah. Oh, that's lovely, Sarah. That's really good. So I'm going to take hope. Now, I'm going to do it in my secret seat. Is that still around? Yes, it is. You all know I like secret seat. It's my new black. So I'm going to do hope. And this might not turn out. So can we get this out of here? I'd have to do that in two pieces. Yeah, me too, Lorraine. Now, my thought was, cut with a circle. So we could put a circle up here. And then cut out this. So I would have to do 2. I'd have to make it halfway to A. And I think I put all my other ones away. Oh, might have this. Hang on. Hang on. Hold your horses. Oh, that's great news, Sarah. I'm happy that it inspired you to buy some. So there you go. We can do that. And what I might do is, so we can get that one out there, like that. Might even only turn out as that at the moment. Where's me? That's a bit uphill, isn't it? Okay, so I can do my hope out of here. I'm sort of really out of white, so I'm using the thick white. Oops. I can do that one. And this might change, I might not like it. And I'm going to re-stamp that. Oh, hush, Mr. Stormbird. It's about time you had a... Oh, my goodness. It's about time you had a rest. That's better. I don't think it's still exactly straight. So we've got that. But I'm not known for doing straight. And you can tell me what you think. Oh, I hope you're enjoying the products, Sarah. I'd never heard of Stampin' On until just over 12 months ago. In fact, I only started doing cards just over a month, not a year ago. Probably, no, I think this is my 2nd year because October is when I started. So don't forget, everybody, we have World Card Day on the 4th of October. So Stampin' Up do have a... I didn't do that too well, did I? Uphill and down dale. You love everything. Oh, that's good. It's a storm bird. So we've got 31 degrees here today. Okay, so you've got an idea for Thursday suggestion. Card with a cake to celebrate Stamp Day. Yeah, we could fit that in, I think, Deb. I think I have got a cake. And I'm not sure if it's still current or not. So I will see what I can do there. I think I can do that for you, Deb. Not a problem. So, as I say, this might not turn out the way I want to do, or the way I think it is. But that's the beauty of it, you know. We can just change our mind and do what we want. It's our create. Oh, look what I've done. I've made a mess there. It's our creation. So we can do whatever we want with it. I need to put those. So I thought I might pop Hope there. He's a bit noisy, that storm bird, isn't he? He's letting us all know that it's going to storm. And then we can pop this under here. You can use some inspiration. Yeah, we can do that for you, Deb. And we love you and we'll be thinking of you. So what do you think if we put that like that? So anybody got a thought on it? Yep, that's about it. Sarah, did you Google that? They are amazing, aren't they? They're noisy little things, though. So what do you think of the card? Do you think we can go with that? Let me know what your thoughts are. And so hope make the better build. You think it's perfect? Thank you. Thank you, Marlene. So we now need one for the inside. So let's put this down and I'll put it on dimensionals. So I'm just going to put one on Hope. You know, it doesn't matter what happens in the world, we all have hope. And we all have friends that, sorry, Lorraine, I didn't see that. Oh, thank you. You think they're both great. You know, we've always got family and friends. I'm going to have to do small ones on here. So we always have hope. Well, that's just taken a whole lot of that, hasn't it? Let's see what we can use of that. Oh, wow. Did take it off, didn't it? Even on our darkest days, we all have hope. And that's what makes the world go round. Get off. Caring and hope. I'll try and give you some really good inspiration tomorrow. Deb. Oh, geez, I'm doing a real good job of sticking this to myself. I want a fair bit because I don't want it to sag. Oop. Ah. Oh, he stopped. I shouldn't say that too loud, should I? Because he will start again. So then I want to put that there like that across, not pressing that down because, here it is, I want to take this gold. You like those sentiments? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to put ribbon scissors. So a bit of a messy bow there. Press that down. Just a little bit to make it look. I might stick some glue behind that. There we go. And I'll just do a sentiment for inside. So I'll just grab some more white. I had to bring it here. I brought it with me. Oh, here it is. I put it away. So just bear with me. I've had this thick card base for ages. I always tend to use the white, the ordinary white, for some reason. Okay. So I want 3.5. 3.5 and a smidge. And 5.25. 5.25 and a smidge. And I am going to put blue on the inside as well. So my blue layer, excuse my voice, will be 3.75 and a smidge. Do you like my smidges? It's the fraction after the 5.5 and a smidge. It's that large one after, and then I call it a smidge. But it's the fraction part. Oh, there it goes again. Now, he's going to go all day. All right, so we've got, what do we put? Make the world a better place. We could put may all your wishes come true. You don't have anything like that. Okay, yeah. Self-aggressive cockatoos, yeah. They're gorgeous, I love them. It would be, wouldn't it? The cardinals. Always in your backyard. You have a bird feeder. Yeah, we had, just before we moved, I had a bird bath in the backyard. And Paul used to make sure it was filled up with water. And they all come in and have a bath. And I drove Zeus crazy because he could see the birds, but he couldn't do anything about them, which is what I like. Make the world. Your kindness is appreciated. Just love spending time with you. You're in my heart and prayers. I think that's more for a sympathy card. So what do you think of your kindness is appreciated? What do you think of that one? He sounds like he's in the grab room. I think he's in the trees by the car park over there. But I know what you mean because I can hear him loud and clear. So, yeah. So, do you think your kindness is so appreciated? You like that? Okay, Deb, that's what we will have. He won't stop until it rains. So we'll get a block. Put that there. And I'm going to do it in my secret C, of course. Oh, by the way, Ray, I did answer that lady back. I found it last night. So just letting you know. Now, we want to bring the inside into the outside into the inside. So where's my, I nearly put my arm in there. Can you see the cardigan? You certainly can. There you go. So, what I thought I might do, it's got two little forests. So I might just put the little forest in there. What do you reckon? I'll be keeping this one, that's for sure. It's got some good dies and stamps in it. I'm going to finish off my Greek salad today. Honestly, I was just going to put that over my stamp. So I'm going to finish off my Greek salad. But no champagne this time. I deserved a glass of champagne last night. There we go. It's a little forest. So I'll get rid of that. Now I'm going to put this on the blue. Now sometimes I have 2 or 3 pieces of card in the inside. I think I'm a bit crooked there. Stay down. So I'm going to put this on the inside. So again, just giving that fraction of an edge of the white. So there we go. We'll gems should we do with that? We'll need to put some gems. Oh, I might have to replace my gems. Okay, so we'd like something with the blue in it, wouldn't we? So let's see what I've got. These are one of my favourites. I love those. They're berry burst, and that has berry burst in it, I think. Or we could use these. Thank you, Nicole. Which ones do you think we should use now? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? What do you think we should use in our gems? Now, it's really a shame we forget about stamps and dies in our stash. And it's only when I see someone using it that you think of it again. Number 2. Okie dokie. That's what we shall do. You used these two, right, didn't you? They're popular today. So, I think we might use these blue ones. What do you think? And put one up there. And put one there. It's not going to stick. I'll have to fix him. And I'll put one there. So I'm just wasn't sticking right. Okay, then we'll have some wink. I think this is a new one. And I think it will run out because I've only used it a couple of times. Ooh, that was a big one came out then. All right. So that's our card for today. Oh, it was on Monday night, was it? Used them last night. I'm sure it was last night you used. This morning you used them. Oops, maybe I'm wrong. So here's our card. So just with a bit of DSP, we can create a beautiful card. So I'm just going to come up to the loft, to the top. Thank you, Sarah. Much appreciated. There we go. Back again. So thank you so much. You love the colours. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate all your help throughout the card tutorial. It's always nice for you ladies not only to chat with yourselves and support each other, but also help me make a card as well. So sorry about the voice, but can't do much about it. So if you like my content, if you can please give me a share, a like, and subscribe to my channel. Ring that little notification bell, and it will tell you when I'm on. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, Sue. Not sure if you saw my message. Which message, Sarah? Oh, thank you, Sarah. That's lovely. So I'll be here at 10:30 tomorrow again. So I go live at 10:30 every weekday morning, unless I have something to do, a doctor's appointment or something. And then I usually let you know the day before. So have an awesome day. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate you all. You have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.